My name is Faye Saunier, and I'm legal counsel with the EFC Center for Faith and Public Life. And with me today is Don Hutchinson, who's Vice President and General Legal Counsel at the EFC. Today I thought, Don, that we could discuss an upcoming Supreme Court of Canada case in which we're intervening, the Saskatchewan Human Rights Commission v. Whatcott. Could you maybe share a little bit about the facts of the case and what happened?
What happened was William Whatcott prepared a pamphlet based on his religious beliefs and was distributing it publicly. Some people felt offended by the pamphlet, so they filed a complaint with the Saskatchewan Human Rights Commission, who are appealing the decision of the Supreme Court of Canada because the Saskatchewan Court of Appeal determined that Mr. Whatcott had not, in fact, violated the code.
Okay. And as I mentioned, we received intervenor status, and just 2 weeks ago we filed our written arguments, which is called a factum, with the court. Could you maybe highlight one or two points that EFC is going to focus on in its arguments?
Key in this situation is that religious freedom is something that's not just held within the person, but we're able to express it, to share our beliefs with other believers and with people who might not share our beliefs, so that freedom of religion becomes like the canary in the coal mine of human rights. Freedom of expression is tied to it, freedom of assembly. In this instance, the challenge is to the ability to express religious beliefs which might conflict with the beliefs of others in our culture. The ability to participate from a religiously informed perspective in public debate.
Well, just from the number of intervenors, I'll ask you to speak to that. It seems like this is going to be a very significant case in Canada for both freedom of religion and freedom of expression. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, we have 21 intervenors, I think it is, from religious communities that are standing up for the ability to engage in the public square from a religious perspective, the civil liberties associations that are talking about freedom of expression and the potential constraints, organizations that believe the provision in the Saskatchewan Human Rights Code, which is very similar to a provision in the Canadian Human Rights Act, should be allowed to continue to be used to assess these types of situations instead of working with the objective standard of the criminal code, and then representatives from the gay and lesbian community who were offended by Mr. Whatcott's pamphlets.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that. So we'll be in court on October 12th when this case will be heard. And if you'd like more information, you can check out our website, www.theefc.ca/Whatcott. Thanks so much, Don.
Thank you, Faye.